What is up? I'm Sergeant Ballistic, but you guys can call me Brian. Thank you guys for checking out this video. Today I'm going to start, I guess, what might become a series on Rainbow Six Siege. I'm going to call it Siegecraft, where I just give you guys some tips and tricks, maybe tutorial style videos, maybe just some fun gameplay where either I learned something or I found something that I thought was interesting that I wanted to share with you guys. The first thing I'm going to call use it or lose it, and this revolves around something I see a lot of players ignoring, and that's utilizing everything available to your operator. All of the special operators have 2 wall reinforcements, which are invulnerable to normal breaching charges and gunfire. I've seen people actually not using them because they say that, oh, it can help the attackers kind of figure out where you are if they don't know, but generally they're going to find that out anyway, and proper use of these reinforced walls can almost completely lock down some objectives. Also, when they're combined with bandit shockwire or a jammer from mute, it means the enemy have to have either a thermite plus twitch combo on their team or thermite plus thatcher combo, and they have to be coordinated and communicative enough to work together on the wall in order to have any shot at breaching via that direction, meaning that you can concentrate on other vectors of attacks like open windows or doorways until you hear or see cues that those have gone down. If you're in a room that can't be reinforced or is already completely reinforced by, say, teammates, you can also reinforce the trap doors above the objective or even on the same floor in order to ensure you don't get the little diddle from below by a breaching round from ash or a grenade. This is a really embarrassing way to go. This is also the case for razor wire and the deployable shield. These can be used in less desirable locations, which can kind of block friendlies from moving around the map, but generally late in the game there's not really the opportunity to put them down. So if you can try to get them down early in place, people will know where they are. Both of the razor wire and the shields can be booby trapped by bandit to try to give attackers a nasty little surprise, and can also both be used to kind of hide or obstruct Mute's jammer or Jaeger's trophy systems. If you have razor wire left over, one thing I like to do is just go outside the objective in a place where I think people are going to end up breaching and throw it down just to give you a little bit of advance warning when they're going to be approaching in that direction. There are some exceptions to this, like Bandit, for instance, who's typically kind of one of the more roamier people because he's very mobile and doesn't have a lot of armor, but you can keep some reinforcements and razor wire with you so that you can set up booby traps on the fly, you know, kind of use the reinforcement to help yourself if you get locked down in an area that doesn't have really any cover. Also, for players with nitro, I tend to not pre-deploy them in a spot where I think they might come in because I think that can be a waste. I'd rather hold on to them so that I can deal with people breaching through windows or around corners, and particularly shields when the time comes. There's not a whole lot more satisfying in this game than tossing a nitro around a corner and getting a double or triple, quad, or penta if that's the case, but the same point can also be made for attackers. You've got recon drones, flashes, grenades, and breaching charges. For drones, if you end up nowhere near the objective when the recon phase ends or haven't found the objective, don't be afraid to hop back on the drone and either scout out your entry or try to locate the bomb or hostage or biohazard container. You also have a second drone, so if the first gets destroyed and you want to quickly scout out something close, just hit 6 on PC to throw out your second drone. Point is, sometimes you'll feel a little bit silly dying not having deployed these when they could have helped keep you alive. I do want to say that these are general kind of guidelines that I like to play by. If you have a style that suits doing the opposite of anything I mentioned, feel free to play that way. Of course, this is just me explaining kind of how I play and how I see the game. So that has been it for this first installment of tips in Rainbow Six Siege. As I mentioned, I'm loving this game. It's probably my most played game right now, ahead of Halo and Black Ops. I'm also playing the Division beta right now, and we'll hopefully get some content out about that. But let me know what you guys thought of the video in the comments below. Let me know if there's any other type of videos you would like to see about Rainbow Six Siege or any other games in general. What do you guys think about game walkthroughs or let's play on the channel? I'm also toying around with trying to get a more consistent stream schedule set up. Right now I kind of just stream whenever I have time. I'm not actually recording videos, but go ahead and give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. Share it with your friends who you know playing Rainbow Six Siege and could use some tips. I like to think that most of these tips are going to be agnostic to platform, so you'll be able to use them on console and PC. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.